Welcome to Chatterbox with Bildo and Lindalin.
Your fun-sized podcast guaranteed to make you giggle.
Just brace yourselves, people, okay? Because you just never know what's going to come from us. We were just outside doing some content for our lovely fans. Only fans. People, please, catch up.
Get on it.
Exactly.
Get in it. Pay it.
Greedy bitch. So, and it's hot. We were in the sun. We're hot. So we're sweaty.
Yes. Oh,
and we just came in to start recording. And like off the mics, we started to have a conversation. I had a really serious question for Billy because I know she's wearing thongs today. And like, because your crotch sweats. You're not a human female if your crotch does not sweat in the summertime here.
100%.
Like, it's impossible.
Yes.
So my question to Billy was and is, how do you wear thongs when it's just a sweaty old thong down there? Like, to me, it grosses me out.
And we're talking about G-strings as well for those people who are thinking we're talking about shoes.
Just, Yes.
I don't find that bad because I'm wearing one right now, like you said. Yeah. And I just feel like at least it's in between my butt cheeks and it picks up all the moisture so my butt cheeks aren't like squishing against themselves.
But then you have this wet string in between your butt cheeks.
Yeah, but you don't feel it because it's all the same temperature, right? So it's not like you're constantly having this sensation of wet undies. My entire body is wet and sticky and sweaty. So like it's just like not a thing that even hits me. Like it literally is the same temperature, so it doesn't bother me. What it does bother me is if I go to pee.
I was just gonna say.
Right?
Oh my God, I'm yelling. I was just gonna say. What about when you go to the bathroom and then you have to pull them back up and they're wet and cold and sweaty and gross?
Okay, well, a couple of things about that. First of all, again, it goes back up the butt cheeks and it just acclimatizes very quickly, so that goes away. But I think it's worse when you're wearing full briefs because, and this happens to me in the mornings. Now, a little bit of TMI, but aren't we already there?
Yeah, like 5 years in, we've heard everything. Yeah,
like every time I wake up in the morning, you know how you have to poo straight away, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Right. Yeah.
But I obviously stay in bed and scroll on my phone because what human person doesn't these days? Right?
Absolutely given.
And so I will sit there until I absolutely am like super like poo is about to come out of me.
Right.
To get in, like to go to the toilet.
Okay.
I mean, not always, but you know, I will sit there until I'm so uncomfortable that I'm like, okay, fuck, I have to go.
Okay.
And so then by the time I get to the toilet, my undies are so sweat soaked. Like
my
the
pre-poo sweat.
Yes. My butt has been so stressed out waiting.
And these are with full brief. You don't sleep with thongs on, do you?
No, God, okay. No, I only wear this for you, so you don't see my underlines. But yeah, so that always, I have to change my underwear. Like, and I'm not one to change my underwear all the time. I remember when we were working together, Lindsay would always have a little pair of undies in her bag that she would swap her undies because she would feel uncomfortable. I don't care. I'm happy to go during the day like that, whatever.
No.
But in the morning, when I have to put those briefs back on and they're cold, I can't. I can't. And I think, honestly, it's worse when you have briefs than when you have a G-string. Like, the sensation to me is worse. See, it's so like when you ask me, like, what, you know, don't you feel uncomfortable? I'm like, no, I actually would feel worse if I were you and had briefs.
Because, and look, I told your answer surprised me because I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Because I'm sitting here right now going, number one, I just want to go change my underwear because they're sweaty. Yes. And like now I'm like jiggling around. I'm like, oh yeah, I can feel that little sweat mark.
You're just sitting in wetness. Whereas when you have a G-string on, there's not, like, it's not covering your butt. It's already in there, and in there is already moist anyway.
But it's just moisture.
Oh, I get it.
Like extra. And then like, where do things drip? Once
it's not Jesus Christ, nothing's being squeezed down there and dripping.
I don't know what's happening down there.
Girl,
your underwear, ew, gross. I'm not even thinking about that. Think of the, oh God, keep that comment to yourself, Lindsay. No, it's just, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like all these things that like people don't talk about.
Totally.
Or that, you know, some people are like,
totally. And butt sweats are the worst. It's such a reality for women. Yeah. To have that. It could be for men. I don't know. Because for men, you would also imagine that they'd have heaps of hair in between their, like it's
like the gooch.
Well, all of it. The butt, the gooch, like all of it. You know how some dudes are just super hairy? Not my dude. Obviously, he's Asian. He doesn't have. He has like one chest hair. But like I could imagine that there would be guys with like super hairy butts.
Gross.
So then you have all this hair in there, like thrown in the mix too. Ew. Do you know what I mean? But I remember like being pregnant. That was the worst. Like that.
Totally.
It's like sweaty crotch and sweaty bum. I had the worst sweaty bum of my life when I was my first pregnancy. I don't really remember much of my second pregnancy. I kind of breezed through that one.
Yeah.
But the first one, I just remember thinking, like when I'm walking, the like.
Oh, I remember your hot butt.
Yes.
Because I had hot crotch. My butt was never hot, but my crotch was. And I changed my underwear numerous times of the day.
No doubt. Yeah.
Here, I don't do it now on a normal day, but in the summer, I'm not going to lie, I will change my underwear 2 times a day, 3 times, depending on what we're doing.
Still like every day anyway?
In the summer.
In like a really hot,
if I'm out getting sweaty, because I just hate the feeling. I don't feel fresh.
Sure.
It starts to smell fishy. It's gross.
Sure.
Yuck.
Oh, well, I don't smell fishy. I don't know what's happening. You should check your alkaline levels down there.
I have green juice every day, Billy, that monitors and evens that shit out.
You should add some more.
I do not smell, Billy. I'm just saying, to me, in my mind, I'm like, I feel fresh. And
yes. Yeah, totally. You would, of course.
Seriously, hands down, when you put on that fresh pair of underwear.
Magic.
Absolutely.
Magic.
Anyways, on that note, let's go change our underwear.
Okay, bye.
Well, that was Chatterbox. Thanks for chatting with us.
And remember to review, rate, subscribe, and come back and listen to us again. Is that it, Lenny? Done.
Tick.